Hi, my name is Ashley Jones from Mr. Goodenough's 4th hour science class, and today I'm going to talk about the occupation that I studied. So in case you haven't noticed, I'm a musician. Thanks to my interview with Mr. Donald Horner and looking over a few websites, I've learned a lot of stuff about being a musician. The reason I picked this occupation is because music is for everyone, and there's a lot of different types of music. You could write songs about anything and you don't even have to use words. I mean, music can change the way you feel. I know I can help make this world a better difference through music, and that's what I want to do. But before I can do that, I need to learn more about it. So here's a fact about being a musician. If you're going to be a musician, you can wear about anything you want. I mean, sometimes when you write songs or practice for at least 3 hours at home, you could dress as comfortable as you want, anything, pajamas, anything. But when you're at the recording studio, you have to wear something a little more decent. But, you know, be you. That's why I decided to wear this. It's my love t-shirt, comfy pants, and comfy boots. Because I can be seen by people, but still be comfortable. Now, if you're going to perform at least a concert or anything, you have to wear something flashy or big or something people can remember you by. The salary of a musician depends on what kind you are. So the more popular you are, the more money and benefits you get. If you play an instrument in part of a not-so-famous band yet, then you still play a lot of gigs, then you get an average about $10,000 to $15,000 a year. If you're a big star like Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, or Jay-Z, then you will get major benefits on almost all your stuff and get paid over $1 million. But if you are just a normal musician, it depends on what kind of music label you work on. And if you're not, if you don't have a label, then the only benefits you get are the people you meet. Surprisingly, this job outlook is very great. There is always room for more musicians because of the big variety of music. All sorts of music. You don't have to be very strong to be a musician, though. You have to be healthy because you're going to be on stage a lot and it's under a lot of lights. And so there's a lot to go along with being a healthy musician. But yeah, and you have to be strong enough to carry your stuff on stage if that's what you're going to do. But there are a lot of fat singers and guitarists and pianists out there, so don't really worry about that too much. The mental abilities in this job is you need a lot of patience and a lot of critical thinking, because if you're going to think about writing songs, then you need to be very patient, because it can take a while for a song to come to your head, and once it gets there, it can go away, and you also have to be on top of your game, or else you might miss your deadline for the album you're doing. Or during my interview with Mr. Horner, I asked him 2 questions. I asked him what are the joys of being a musician, and I asked him what are the negative sides to being a musician. He said, and I quote in my words, "Music, I believe, is not just something you learn or do. It's a gift." I mean, there is a lot of joy of getting paid for doing something you love, but there are some negatives to the business. The rejection and the building up stuff to break it down, and there are a lot of negative influences and negative people that say you won't get to your goal, but you have to believe in yourself. Now, learning all this stuff, I still want to be a musician. I can't find anything else I would rather want to be in, and I know there's a lot of competition and focus put into this job, but I don't want to be a huge musician. I just want to be me and play my music and get paid for what I do. And with the right education, I know I can do it. So that's my occupation. I'm a musician.